Hello, hello, married people. Welcome to another episode of Keeping Your Marriage Hot and Holy. I am your love coach, Chara Taylor. Wow, welcome to December. We are embarking upon the sweetest time of the year, this Christmas time. I absolutely love Christmas, and everyone who knows me knows this is my favorite time of the year. So I am going to be wishing you a Merry Christmas all the way up until we celebrate Christmas. Well, I'm coming on today to talk about us being open to new ideas for sex in marriage. Yep, I have been pretty much talking about sex quite a bit when it comes to marriage. For those that don't know, I am embarking upon getting my certification and license to be a sex therapist. And so I will no longer just be the coach, but I'll be the therapist for married couples, because I really have a heart for what I see happening in marriages when it comes to sex. And so I want to talk about us being open to new ideas for sex in marriage. For whatever reason, we get stuck in this place of staying with what we know from maybe previous relationships that we had before marriage, or this is what we have been doing in our marriage all this time, and this is what I'm going to continue to do. Well, when we have a closed off mind, then we stagnate our marriages, we stagnate ourselves, and we open the door for the enemy to come in. And so we need to be able to have a different mindset and be open to new ideas when it comes to marriage. And here's just some realities that we can really think about. As we age, our bodies require new and different things. I love the opportunity to be a pure romance consultant. Learning about women's health and about sexual health has been amazing for me. And some of the different things that I have learned about our bodies as we age, one is, this is just common sense. We don't get a choice in what's happening with our bodies, okay? We don't get a choice. As we age, things happen. And as we age, our bodies require different things. And so the things that excited me when I was 20 is no longer exciting me in my 40s. And so now I need some different things. And you know what that means? That I have to be open to the idea of experimenting new things, of examining and exploring new options, learning my body all over again. Because the touch that was great then is not great now. And a new touch is exciting. Do we actually know all of the different erogenous zones that we have? Do we actually know all of the great places that can be touched and hit upon to bring out the sexual tension and the sexual excitement that we're looking for? Most of us don't, because we do not take the time to explore our bodies, and we definitely ain't taking time to explore our spouse's body. I just want you to think about this for just a moment. When it's time for you and your spouse to have sex, are y'all taking time to explore each other's bodies, or are y'all getting it on? If you're like most couples, the answer is we getting it on. Most couples ain't taking time to really explore and take their time with it. It is, we got to get this in. If you have children, it is, we got to get this in. The kids, we don't have time. And if it's been a while, and all these different life circumstances that interrupt us from really exploring each other, we have to put an end to it and create some time and be open to exploring each other's bodies, to understand that we require new things. I might need, as I age, not now, I'm still in my 40s and I thank God that I don't, but there's some people that at the current time, you might need some lubricants, and that's not a bad thing. Lubrications are our friends. Lubricants are our friends. They stop micro tears and rips in the skin and all those different things, and it can make it just feel so much better, okay? Be open to new ideas. You know what? Why not grab a panty vibrator and include that has a remote control where the vibrator goes in the woman's panty, and the remote control is with the husband, and you guys are sitting around, and it spreads so far apart, and he can turn it on and stimulate you from a different room, or while you guys are out on a date and people won't know what's happening. Open up your mind to new ideas and new things. Okay, and learning what it is your body requires. And here's another fact. as we get older, our children are going to leave. And so when the children are gone and we become what they call empty nesters, then what? Are you going to be excited to be together, or are you going to be looking each other upside the head because you have not opened up your mind to new ideas when it comes to sex and marriage? I want to encourage you that even now, start to think about the children are going to be gone. What can we do with their room? We can turn their bedroom into our sex den, and we can just make that room where only thing that happens in that room is nothing but sex. Start investing in your sex life. That's extremely important. Start investing in your sex life, buying different things. One thing that my husband and I do when it comes to our anniversary, we started this a few years ago. We don't buy each other separate gifts for our anniversaries. We buy a marriage gift. We invest in something that is going to take us and take our sex life to the next level. We don't need to buy kitchen products, and I don't need any more jewelry, and I don't need any more flowers and all those different things. We buy sex cushions, we buy sex swings, we buy different things to invest in our sex life because we've opened up our mind to new ideas when it comes to sex. And we have discussed different ways to bring the excitement to sex that does not violate God's parameters. And that is extremely important. So many different options to bring. If you have not, most women need clitoral stimulation. If you have not invested in a clitoral stimulator to enhance that area, and if you have not, oh my goodness, let me just tell you, if all you're using is your fingers and things like that, then you are completely missing out on a complete excitement and a place that you cannot get to with some fingers, okay? And plus, fingers are gross and fingers are disgusting. That's a whole nother episode. I don't want to get into that right now, but you should be thinking about ways to bring some excitement that does not violate God's parameters. Therefore, it does not make sex dirty, and therefore it does not make sex demonic, okay? And you need to, like I said earlier, take some time to explore one another. Do you know that everybody's into essential oils, but do you know that there are oils that help the woman to relax and to help the man to relax and to feel in the mood? There are products out here that pair with your body chemistry to bring out the different sexual feelings that you already have that can be suppressed because of the normal day-to-day of life. There are so many different things that are available to us to make the sex life amazing. Yes, I'm talking about the sex life, because if we don't talk about that, then everybody is frustrated about communication. But I promise you guys need to probably come together a little bit more frequently to have sex so that you can talk. But when you're going to come together, make sure you're having fun. Add some games. When was the last time you added a new game to your sex time? When was the last time you played Dare or Double Dare or Truth or Dare or Strip Darts or Strip Uno or whatever, Strip Dominoes? When was the last time you brought something new and exciting in, instead of just getting in the bed, knowing what you're getting ready to do and rolling your eyes in the back of your head because you know it's getting ready to be boring? It's time out for that. We are about to enter into a whole new year, 2022. I'm making the promise that in 2022, I'm having more sex. And that should be something on your to-do list as well. When you're thinking about different things, that my New Year's resolution, I'm going to make these changes. One of the things that should go on your list is I'm going to have more sex with my spouse. And it's going to be good. We're going to have great sex in this upcoming year. All right, couples, I thank you for listening in. I pray that you will be open to new ideas for sex in your marriage. And if you need some ideas, if you need some help, I would love to talk to you about it. Please contact me on my website at www.teamtaylorministries.com. I look forward to speaking to you and talking to you. And don't forget to check out the link on the tab on the website that talks about our upcoming marriage retreat that's going to happen in September of 2022 in St. Louis, Missouri. There's still time to register. We have a few opening spots remaining, and we don't want you to miss out. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Keeping Your Marriage Hot and Holy by being open to new ideas for sex and marriage. Whatever it is that you do as you're preparing for Christmas, make sure that you keep it hot and holy. And I'll talk to you guys soon.